Alright, so we got an old General Electric dryer, and though I did the video on the vents, they are both not drying well. Number one issue was this one wasn't as clogged, but this one was really clogged, and it's because it doesn't have a lint trap. So probably what happens is the lint collects, the wet lint collects on the blower wheel, on baffles, and inside the pipe. If you don't have a lint trap, it will decrease efficiency very quickly. So I snaked them both out. I'm gonna have to take them both apart to test it. So yeah, that one, when I was snaking, this pipe had so many bends. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the bottom. I guess it's not too bad, but I used 2 full snakes. I think it's just like maybe 30 feet. And somehow I got it far enough into a blower, and now it's making a bunch of noise. So I'm gonna take it apart, see what I did there. Probably gonna need a new blower. And this one had no lint trap for a while, so I assume it's gonna be blower wheel really clogged. Even though the airflow is a lot better since I snaked the vent, I think it's gonna need cleaning. There's probably gonna be a bunch of lint around the heating element, so looks like it's 30-40 years old. So would be good to do some maintenance. It's probably a fire hazard by now anyway. Yes, it is a fire hazard. Don't run your dryer without the lint trap. No. Alright, so this dinosaur looks like I need to take these guys out to get the front off. Maybe these. These guys at the bottom. Yeah, these guys. And I can get the front off. We'll see how it looks inside. Well, it looks like somebody took a crowbar to this one. Try to get the money out of here. This one also switches probably bypassed because it's always spinning, so they asked me to get a new switch. I do want to take a look what's done there and if the switch is good. So if I come back with a new switch, I know it's gonna fix the issue. And it's unfortunate I broke the blower wheel, but yeah, let's take it apart, see how it looks. Get the bottom screws out. Two more here. Okay, check this out. So the top lifts up as expected. Pretty lucky there was no bolt. Sometimes there's a bolt that goes into the lock box, and then you gotta open the lock box and get that bolt out, open the top. So, but look at this, what I found. Looks like the switch is disconnected, and this is definitely why it's not working. So we'll get a new switch to fix that. Definitely a easy, quick fix to keep it running, but somebody sticks their hand in, try and get their laundry out, and this thing doesn't stop until the timer stops. There's no stop button. You open the door and it keeps running. The only way to stop it is to unplug it. So if you get somebody who wants their laundry right away, sticks their hand in, and it gets caught, and then you can get a lawsuit, especially because it's a rental. Okay, so we flip the top back. For that I usually slide it out a little. The pipe gets disconnected. Anyway, got disconnected when I was snaking it anyway. Otherwise you crush the pipe trying to open it. So everything works out for now. We're gonna need to take the front off. Just a bolt here and a bolt there. A lot newer dryers actually still made the same way. Very similar to what this one designed. So it's pretty simple. Okay, the front comes off, and there's still the thermostat cables hooked up to it. So I'm gonna leave this connected. Just gonna flip it back. And here, cannot believe this. How is this possible? But I got my snake all the way up there and I broke the blower. really destroy this thing. Never had that. Usually I can feel it when it's the end. Oh yeah, that's just 2 more extra bends. I'm glad I didn't stick it far enough on the second one, but yeah, I have to come back with a new blower. Since we are still here inside, let's take a look what else could cause not heating. On this one, the element is in the back of the drum. So these are element connections. This is a thermostat. This one's probably a high limit. 3 strand heater, so it should be continuity between all 3 of them. Yeah. Yep, that's it. So this is, and there's 2 regulating thermostats. Also should have continuity. So if it's not heating, you can check all those, and if they're all good, then it's the timer. Has a little bit of lint build up, but not too bad for 40 years. The baffles don't look too bad, so I'm hoping the other one is not as dirty. Since the heater is on the back, this one is not a big fire hazard. There's not really good way for the dust to get around it. The heater is in the back, you gotta remove the drum for that. And I can see the back on the bottom, there's not much dust. Sometimes it's like a thick carpet on the bottom. Okay, I'll get a new blower wheel, new switch. Looks like, yeah, it was one of the tabs broke off and they just bypassed it. Yeah, getting these old parts is gonna be fun. I'm sure we can still find them somewhere.